I absolutely love watching those Planet Earth documentaries and seeing how diverse each biome on Earth is. That's why today I'm going to try to build 4 distinct ecosystems in my grow a garden, each with their own different plants and animals. And we're starting off with the jungle. Fun facts about the jungle. Guys, did you know that jungles are home to over half of the world's plant and animal species? Which is exactly why I thought it'd be the perfect one to start with, because we're gonna need a lot of plants. Basically, we're just gonna start off by planting so much bamboo in this jungle. It's gonna look like a bamboo forest from Minecraft. We're also gonna cover the jungle ground with a bunch of bushes. We're gonna make this place look so diverse. One way we're gonna do that is by planting this dragon fruit seed I got, because dragon fruits in real life actually grow in South America, which is where the Amazon is. That's where the Amazon rainforest is, and that's also where our first animal belongs. We're putting this capybara in. He's a big boy. Now, it's not fully grown yet, but we might as well put our first animal in. He's gonna love it. That's him loving it. We still need more trees, too. There's another type of tree that's prevalent in rainforests, and it's the cacao seed, which I gotta spend Robux on this, guys. I'll plant that back there. That's gonna go right there. That's gonna grow. We also need a grape seed, because they make vines, and vines are very prevalent in rainforests. We'll just put that one right in the middle here. And honestly, I think that's the jungle completed. We can already check that one off. I wanted to start with that one because that was the easiest one. Things are gonna get a lot harder. Almost as hard as keeping this capybara in the rainforest. Get over here. You belong over in this section, buddy. You stay over here, okay? Because I need to move on to our next one, which is the beach. We're gonna make a beach, and we're building it right in this section. There's only a few plants we need for this one, and one of those plants is the coconut tree. I'm just gonna put that in the middle right here. Let me explain how I'm gonna make this beach, because you might be wondering how I'm gonna make this. Well, let me show you. One of the biggest things about a beach is the water. Now, there isn't water in Grow a Garden, sadly, but there is these water troughs. And if you combine them enough, it kind of makes it look kind of like an ocean. And we're just gonna add them all in this corner over here right as you walk in. And honestly, I don't think that looks that bad. Let's get back to the beach. A few things we need to make it look more like the beach are these beach crates I got. I actually got 4 of these, and we'll be back in 30 minutes to see what decorations we can get to make it look more like the beach. I also have this summer egg right here, which will give us the animal that will be in the beach ecosystem. And we'll see what that is in 20 minutes. However, that gives me time to actually make the beach. Sadly, there's no sand in Grow a Garden. However, I came up with a way to make a rocky beach. Those are pretty prevalent in the earth, and all I need to do is raise some of the ground right here and then place this little thing right here. It makes it look like the water is actually going down. And basically, I keep doing this little strategy, and after it's done, it looks something like this. I ran out of rocks over here, so we're just gonna fill in some blueberry, but ignore this part. Also ignore the holes. There's a couple holes all around here. I'm gonna be able to fill these in easily with a couple of extra just rock pieces. I can also cover them with these little pebbles, just like that. I also can do this trick that I've learned where I place this guy down. I don't need the dead body part. What I need is the bottom part of it, because if I just spin him all the way around, that kind of looks like a patch of sand. And luckily, I actually have loads of these guys, so I can put them all under like this. However, I'm gonna save this guy for a different biome. I do need these crates though, and luckily these are ready to be open. Okay, we got a beach towel, we got an umbrella, we got another beach towel, and we got another umbrella. These are just to make the ecosystem seem a bit more fun. The only thing left to do in this biome is open the summer egg, and whatever animal we get, this represents the beach. We got a starfish. Oh, this one's perfect for the beach. He can just sit right there. Where'd he go? He's not under the rocks, right? Is he under? Oh, there he is. He's just chilling. He was in the coconut tree. And that is the beach biome complete. completely done. We finished half of the world. Now we have the other half of the world, which we're gonna start with this back one over here, which is going to be the forest biome. I'm talking like pine trees and stuff like that, which the seeds that most resemble those kind of trees are actually apple trees. For some reason, they gave them a pine tree kind of aesthetic. So we're gonna just start off by planting a couple there and there. Of course, I'm gonna have a bunch of blueberry bushes. I can't have a biome without blueberry bushes. Plus, there's a bunch of berry bushes in the Minecraft taiga biome, and that's kind of what we're going for. Minecraft's taught me a lot about the world. There is one seed, however, that I'm kind of dreading buying. It is the giant pine cone seed. This is prismatic level. This is the rarest thing I can get. It also costs nearly 1,000 Robux. However, when it's grown, it looks like a giant pine tree, and it's honestly perfect for this biome. And that's exactly why I'm gonna be actually buying 2 of these. I need 2 giant pine trees. And we'll just go ahead and come back here and plant those. Those were real expensive, but well worth it. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot another plant I'm adding. I'm putting mushroom seeds in as well. Mushrooms will be very good, and we're just gonna use a couple of advanced sprinklers to help this whole forest grow a little bit faster. That's pretty much the plants that we're gonna be adding done. However, I do have to come to the pet shop because I need to buy the mythical egg. These are the animals we can get. They're pretty much all forest animals. However, I'm going for either the squirrel or I'd love a red fox. The red fox would be perfect for this biome. That's a 1.5% chance. We'll see. And I'll just go ahead and put that down, and that'll be 5 hours. That actually gives you some time to go hit the subscribe button. You know, I'll be sat here for 5 hours, so hit that subscribe button. Who am I kidding? I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it. I'm paying the 49 Robux. I got impatient. What am I gonna get? Give me fox. Give me fox or squirrel. Yes, I got the squirrel. Oh my gosh, he's perfect. He's perfect for this biome. You're gonna just go right there, buddy. You're gonna go there. You're gonna love that biome, Mr. Squirrel. Oh wait, no, he's going to the beach. Okay, hey, he's on vacation. I get it. And that is the forest done. It still has to grow, but you'll see that at the end of the video. This gives me time to move on to the last ecosystem, which is the desert. This one I'm kind of scared for. Like I said, there's no sand, and deserts are pretty sandy. I think I've come up with a way that kind of looks like sand. I was looking at these fences, and I was like, that's kind of sand color a little bit. So if I kind of rotate them where they're kind of like laying on the ground, that kind of looks like sand. So I'm gonna kind of just do this a bunch. Okay, be honest. Does this just look like fences are laying on the ground? I think right now it looks kind of bad. I will be covering it up with more stuff. One of the most prevalent plants in deserts are the cactus seed. So I have a couple of cactuses I'm just gonna plant around here, and hopefully once those grow, they kind of they help fill up this area. The desert is also a barren and unforgiving place, which is kind of why we're gonna put our little friend right over here. He got lost in the desert, and then we're gonna put a bunch of bones around here. I also have this this giant dinosaur skeleton, which fits perfectly in the desert environment. I have a few more things I need to do for the desert. These are more difficult things as well. One thing I need to do is go to the pet store, and I need one specific pet, because out of all of these pets that are available, there's only one animal that lives in the desert, and that is the ostrich from the Paradise Egg. I even had to Google if ostriches live in the desert, and yeah, they do. So since we need one specific pet, I'm hoping we can get it first try here. And I'm just gonna place this down right about here, and it's got 6 hours to go. That gives me time to figure out the last thing. Cactuses aren't the only plant we're going to be putting in the desert. And it's not a real plant, however, I'm going to try to craft this twisted tangle because it looks very spiky and it looks like it would belong in the desert. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft it. What we need is a cactus seed, a bamboo seed, an actual cactus, and a mango. I got a cactus seed right here. It can gladly take one of my 75 remaining bamboo seeds. However, now I need a cactus and a mango. Luckily, I got some cactuses growing right now, but I don't have a mango seed or a mango. So my plan is to beg for someone's mango. Oh my gosh, this person looks like they got a mango somewhere in there. I can't even tell what they got. They got a mango? What is that crawling on there? That's not a mango. You got a mango? You got a mango in here? You got a mango? Many mangoes? That's a maple apple. That's not what I need. This person looks like they got a mango. You got a mango? Oh, they said yes! May I have the mango? This is the important question here. This is the, They said sure, they're going to get it. I'll follow them into their house. This place looks lovely. Oh, they got a mango. Thank you very much. I will treasure this mango and I will never sell it. Instead, it's going straight to the crafting recipe. And now all we need is a cactus. Let me give you everything. What do you want? You got a cactus? They said, of course. They said, wait. Oh, are they lying? I hope. Don't play with my emotions that way. They said, no, only seeds. I'm so sorry. I must find somebody with a cactus. Oh my gosh, this is a person that has a cactus. Oh, and she's over there. Just gonna try to sneakily come over here and I'm gonna just steal it. Oh! No, she caught me. She caught me. Wait, she's chasing me. I'm just gonna go over here, and that's the last thing I need. I think she's upset with me. Oh no, now I feel bad now. I'm gonna pick a flower and give it to her. Here, take this. Here, you take that. I think that's a fair trade. Oh wait, my cactus is at grow. I didn't even need to steal the stuff. Oh, either way, the new plant is done. I'm gonna put it right here. Now I just have an hour and a half until my paradise egg is done. I would skip it, but I ran out of Robux, and my accountant called and he said stop buying Robux. I have to do the old-fashioned way and just sit and wait. It's done. Now I do need the ostrich, so I'm hoping I actually get the worst luck. I actually need bad luck. Give me no luck at all. Give me the 40% one. I need an ostrich, and I got a capybara. Nobody say anything to my accountant, please. Nobody say anything. I'm just gonna put down one more. I'm gonna skip the growth. We need an ostrich, guys. It's the 40% one. It should be easy. Show me ostrich. There it is. Oh my gosh, he's beautiful. Look at that little face. He's a stunner. And with that, that's the desert completed. And everything has been grown as well. We've got the desert. We got the forest. We got the jungle. And my favorite, we got the beach. And that is every single biome completed. I'm gonna go watch more of those Planet Earth movies now. And you should go watch this other video right here that I made. I actually made a McDonald's in that one. It's completely different from what I just built.